Screencastify and Google Classroom. These are two tools that are going to work together seamlessly. Now, we have been told in Warren County that we are going to be using Google Classroom as our platform for providing assignments to our students. We're going to be using that when we're doing in-person instruction, and we're also going to be doing that when and if we end up having to do an NTI type situation. Now, why would you choose to use Screencastify? Well, there are several reasons why Screencastify, for me, is a great option. First of all, it's a Chrome extension, meaning it's already out there. It's really, really easy to attach to your Chrome account. Once you have attached that to your Chrome account and you have created a Screencastify account, those things are going to go hand in hand regardless of where you are. If you're at work on a desktop computer working, if you're using a Chromebook or you're using a laptop, wherever you happen to be, whenever you're signed into your Google Chrome account, you're going to have access to use Screencastify. When you create a video with Screencastify, that video gets automatically saved to your Google Drive. As you are attaching Screencastify to your Google Chrome account, a special folder gets created in your Google Drive, and every single video that you create automatically gets dropped into that folder. There's no looking for them. Maybe you forgot to name one. Whatever the case may be, they're all going to be right there and easy to access. The content that you're creating isn't going to be hosted by Screencastify, meaning your videos that you're creating aren't going to be housed on somebody else's website. They go directly to your Google Drive, and they stay directly in your Google Drive until you are ready to share them somewhere, some way. So you don't have to worry about other people somehow having access to the content that you're creating. Once you have created that content, then you choose where it goes. You can share it to automatically, you can share it to YouTube, or you can share to Google Classroom. There are buttons to do that right there. You can also add some other things. You can also set it up so that you can share directly to Remind if you want to do that, where you can create videos and you can send them out through Remind, and and your students and parents can see those videos as well. You can embed code into Google Sites or any other website that you might happen to be creating. This can be incredibly helpful. Maybe if you're doing something like creating a web quest. If you just put a link to a video in a web quest or something like that, what's going to happen is your students are going to click on that link, and then they're automatically going to be taken out of that window into another one to watch the video and then have to come back. If you embed your code from your Screencastify video, then they actually watch that video right there uh, on that particular tab, and they are not going other places. You can download your videos that you create. You can download them as an MP3 or an MP4, or if you really want to get crazy, you can download them as a GIF. Now, while I've really not found a whole lot of practical reasons to want to download a Screencastify video as a GIF, MP3s and MP4s can be incredibly helpful. As an MP4, maybe you have a student and you're doing NTI, and that student is, while they might have maybe some computer access, they may not have enough bandwidth to really watch a streaming video. In that case, you could download your video as an MP4 and put it on a thumb drive. And maybe if they're working on paper pencil copies of something, they can have their paper pencil copies and they can have their thumb drive with your video available to show them how to do whatever assignment that they're working on. You can download a Screencastify video as an MP3 as well. So if you think about it, you might have students who need to have certain accommodations for their assignments. Maybe you have a student who needs a reader and you have a passage that you want them to read and respond to. Well, you can create a Screencastify video, download it as an MP3, and then you can link that MP3 directly to the assignment, directly to the worksheet even in Google Classroom. And all they'll have to do, they'll see a little icon with a little speaker on it, they click on it, and all of a sudden they have your voice reading the assignment or reading the directions or explaining what they're supposed to do there. You can do the same thing within within a quiz that you create with Google Forms. You can do the same thing to a certain extent with a Google Doc even. So lots of different things that you can do with these videos once you create them. And my personal favorite is that basic access is free. So if you're going to be using Screencastify, especially in the beginning, you can try it out for free, try all of its features, and see if it works for you.